I'm Victor Feldberg, the original creator and designer of AIM Smart. AIM Smart software brings powerful data quality tools into the software that everyone knows how to use, Microsoft Excel. I used to work for a large Fortune 500 company in the pharmaceutical industry. There I implemented SAS's Dataflux, and I also helped to implement Informatica Data Quality. In both cases, it cost over $500,000 to get the products implemented, and despite that, user adoption was really low, super low. Time and time again, I saw why. The people that really needed these tools, they weren't IT pros, they weren't developers, they were data stewards. They were really good at what they did, but they didn't have the time to learn a complex new software tool, especially when they were going to only use it perhaps a few times each month. So when I left that company, I decided to put together a team and build the software tool that I always wanted.
AIM Smart brings a new toolbar to Microsoft Excel that is easy to use. Smart Analyze discovers problematic characters in a data set. It will provide profile information such as frequency distributions, the most common data formats, min or max values, blank and null counts, data type analysis, and much more. Smart Parse splits apart a column of data based on what's inside. You can intelligently parse full names, addresses, phone numbers, postal codes, and more. Smart Standardize converts a column of data into a consistent, clean format. You can standardize formats such as last name first, followed by a comma, then the first name, or perhaps you might want a phone number in a consistent format. You can also use this tool to improve casing. So like if you had if you received names in all uppercase, you could convert those into proper case names. Zap Gremlin simply removes unwanted characters from a data set, including control characters or characters outside the English language. Smart Match is probably our most powerful tool available. It connects two data sets, such as a spreadsheet to a database, or perhaps a database to a flat file, maybe one database to another database, and so on. It then uses smart logic, or fuzzy logic as it's sometimes called, to match multiple data types. You could match Bob to Robert, Brian spelled with a Y to Brian spelled with an I. You might want to match 200 North Main Street to 200 Main Street. You could match on IDs. Perhaps one has leading zeros or hyphens in the middle of the ID while the other one might not. And the tool is customizable as well without overwhelming regular users. Run Saved Match is a tool that allows a match configuration that was previously set up to be used again. That way, if it took you a long time to set up something very specific that you were trying to match and you want to be consistent in your business process, you can simply press this and rerun that match. Deduplicate is similar to Smart Match, but instead of trying to match one source of data to another, Deduplicate looks for duplicates within the same source. All the power and configuration options that are available in Smart Match you can use here in Deduplicate. NPI Match is used in the healthcare and pharmaceutical space. It allows a user to determine the national provider ID of a physician or a hospital. Smart Check verifies that a person is not found on certain government watch lists to ensure compliance. You can also seed it with a company-provided watch list. Now let me explain what FastDB Match is. Sometimes you may have a regular data set that you want to match against on a regular basis. And if that data set is in the millions of records or really large, the Fast Database Match will save key elements of that data set required for matching. And it'll save that like in a local file so that subsequent matches take seconds rather than hours. Smart Genderize allows users to guess the gender of a person with a user-specified level of confidence. With one level of confidence, you might suggest that Kelly is female, for example, whereas at a higher level of confidence, we would warn you that making that assumption isn't safe. AutoNumber is a simple tool to number the records in a file. It'll add a new column with the row number. And if you've ever done this to more than a few thousand records, you know that you'll get tired of dragging really quick. Address verification validates an address against the United States Postal Service. It enhances the data with additional information, such as the county. It'll also correct misspelled street names, city names, so on. And if an address is not deliverable, the software will mark the record with a special indication, a flag. regex is a tool that users can use if you're familiar with regular expressions and you want to apply one to a column of data. Thank you for taking time to learn more about the AIM Smart software. Be sure to watch our other videos in this series to learn more about each individual function the software provides.